we have done a lot. Let me tell you, we have persevered and we have conquered through 2023.
All I see is blessings, got no time for stressing. Don't believe in failures in my life, it's only lessons. They just making room for what I'm on.
Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Let's Talk About It. I'm always excited. Let me tell you, this is one thing that I find joy in. Even before I even introduce myself or introduce whatever I'm talking about today, this is one thing I really find a lot of joy doing, and it's just from within. Anyway, my name is Beth Mwaura and this is my little channel. I call it Let's Talk About It, and karibuni sana for those who have been there. Karibu sana, and if you're here for the very first time, thank you so much for being here. Karibu sana. 1 minute for you to subscribe. I'm waiting for you to subscribe. Oh my god, please subscribe to my channel, go watch my previous episodes, like, share, comment, and whatever you are able to learn, whatever you're able to carry it home, whatever you're able to share with your friends, and let us all learn and have fun together. So my name is Beth Mwaura. I think I had said that right. And yes, karibu sana, and today we are talking about gratitude, kusema asante na kusema shukrani na kuambia Mungu asante na kusema asante. Okay, yeah, today we're talking about gratitude. And on my previous episode we were talking about having the right mindset for the year. So even before we actually get to having the right mindset, or as we are in the process of having the right mindset, one thing that we should learn to do in 2024, and actually when even we sit down and think about 2023, ni kusema asante, guys. Thank you, Lord, for the year that has been, because if you sit down, if you had goals and if you had something you wanted to achieve, and then you sit down with yourself and actually realize, oh my god, I actually achieved that. And as we even say thank you to God, sometimes we even forget to appreciate ourselves, to give us a pat on the back, because we have done a lot. Let me tell you, we have persevered and we have conquered through 2023. So this episode is literally learning about pausing and thinking about it and saying thank you and appreciating yourself from where you've come from and where you are. If you can see growth, either small or big, bruv, you have done enough. This, even like as we get into 2024, sometimes, let me tell you, I am guilty, and whereby I am guilty in terms of when you sit down and plan something and it comes to a success, we are always on the what is next, or what is the next big thing, and we forget to actually appreciate ourselves. And let me tell you, in the process of having the right mindset, appreciating yourself and actually thanking God for what you've been able to achieve is also a way to motivate yourself to do more and to do better. Because if you're not able to appreciate yourself, how why honor the kind of achievement you've made? And I am a victim. So this is actually me to me and me to you guys, to sit down and think about it, see the achievement you've made. You know what you wanted to achieve last year from January 2023, and when you sat down with yourself, or when you sit down with yourself, you can be able to see, I have been able to achieve this, I have been able to achieve this, and I have been able to achieve this. Appreciate yourself. Jipatie a pat on your back. Jiambie, Beth, you have done well. You have done well, honey. Because we always run to what is next. What's the next big thing? What is the next thing to achieve? But we forget to actually think about it and be like, yeah, I have achieved that. Now, let me tell you, The biggest downfall or the biggest evil among young people is comparison, in terms of what you have achieved, or what are your goals, or what you've been able to achieve and what someone else have been able to achieve, and we compare that and we feel minute. We feel like whatever we have achieved is not big enough to be celebrated or to be deserved, like what do you call it, like a pat on the back, or like congratulations, or you've done well. For example, you wanted to finish your undergraduate and there's someone amepata first class honors, and then you've gotten second class upper, so now you feel mwenye amepata first class honors is better, like anahitaji a bigger celebration than you have. But then again, at the end of the year, kumeandika unataka kugraduate with second class, and even before even we get to like second class and upper, the fact that you have been able to graduate, says, darling, have a pat on your back. That is an achievement. There are so many people who have not been able to get that, and you have. So it's high time, even in our yearly goals, right, and something we want to achieve, put a pause in between to reflect. And that reflection is able to help you to know, actually, I have been able to achieve that. Because we literally forget the things we've been able to achieve, because we are always, and I am guilty. Again, most of the content I do, I mostly speak to myself, because these are things I need someone else to tell me. And that's why I call this channel Let's Talk About It, because I am able to view this, and actually I watch my episodes, so I literally speak to myself in terms of these things. I feel like I advise me, my inner me, to sit down with yourself. I have been guilty of comparisons and feeling like, why should I celebrate that? That is not a big deal. Have you seen nani amefanya ile? Have you seen whoever amefanya something else? And it's exhausting. It is exhausting. If you're not able to sit down and be like, yo, Beth, I have been able to achieve that. And let me tell you, being very intentional with actually appreciating yourself, taking yourself out and telling yourself, this is a thank you to you, to self, for what you have achieved. Buying yourself a gift, be it small, be it big, taking yourself out, dressing up for you, and taking yourself to a nice hotel, dressing up so nice, buying that beautiful dress of yours, just to appreciate yourself, because we go through a lot, my darlings, for us not to appreciate ourselves. And this is also me. We go through a lot. We chase the bag with everything we have, to have our ends meet, to pay for that rent, to do whatever we want to do. It takes a lot, and it requires us to actually sit down, pause, and you better even look at yourself in the mirror and be like, yo, I appreciate you, I am proud of you. Being very intentional with being happy and being thankful and appreciating yourself for what you've achieved, because first of all, kila mtu ako busy na mashughuli zake. So if we wait for people to appreciate that, us, if we wait for people to clap for us, oh my love, it's going to be hell. Because, and let me tell you, sometimes we are not even supposed to put it on others to appreciate us for whatever we do, whether we're doing it for them or for us. We should never expect people to appreciate us, because you will be disappointed. So anything you're doing, let the first priority be you. Once the first priority is you, whether people notice it or not, whether people appreciate you for it or not, whether people recognize you for that or not, you recognize yourself. You look yourself in the mirror and be like, yo, honey, you have done that, and I appreciate you. Take yourself out. Let me tell you, 2024 is for us to be intentional with us, and to know what we have achieved, and to appreciate ourselves for that. So even as you write down your goals, put a day to reflect on what you've been able to achieve. either after 3 months, be it after 4 months, after 6 months. Sit down with yourself, angalia what you've wanted to achieve and what you have achieved, and pause and be like, I appreciate you, honey. I appreciate. Let me tell you, this year we are going to be intentional with that, because last year might have been a different year, but this year is a new year. God has given us a new year for beginning. So appreciate yourself. Buy yourself some flowers, yo. I think when you're a guy, buy yourself some flowers, or even if it's not a flower, buy yourself a watch, buy yourself a bracelet, take yourself out, take yourself to a trip, a solo trip, to appreciate yourself for what you've done. So I wanted that message to get to you as early as now and as early as January, because it helps us to navigate through the year, even because sometimes we even focus more on the challenges that we've been through. And someone asks me, how has been your year? Like, my ear has been so bad, my ear has so bad. But there is one time you were sick and ukapona. There is one time you wanted to buy yourself something and you bought it for yourself. Be thankful. Be thankful. Tell God, God, asante. Asante. Tell yourself asante. Tell whoever has helped you, even the destiny helpers, because the Lord gives us destiny helpers to help us achieve, or to help us walk towards what we want to achieve. Tell them thank you. If kuna mtu amekutendea mema, mwambie asante for doing this and this, and for being a very crucial person in my life in 2024, or in this certain season of my life, because sometimes kuna kwanga na seasons, and seasons start and they end. So there are people who actually help us and propel us in a certain season, and appreciate them for that. Recognize them and appreciate. Mainly appreciating yourself. 2024 is for us, what we want to achieve, and appreciating us for what we've achieved, and appreciating God for what He has enabled us to achieve. So that has been it for today, and that's why I decided it will be an episode by itself, to be thankful, to appreciate yourself, because honey, you have done a lot, you have achieved a lot. Even right now, even as you think about it, even as you're watching this video, think about it, reflect on it, and look back and be like, yo, actually I have achieved something. I have achieved 1, 2, and 3, and you actually need a gift for that. You need to appreciate yourself for that. So that has been it for today's episode. If you have enjoyed, if you have learned, if you have been able to relate with whatever I have talked about, give it a thumbs up, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And also, that's how I get to be also motivated to do more and more content for you, and also for me, because this is actually, I call it my channel because I also speak to me. So yeah, subscribe to my channel, watch my previous episodes, like and comment and share, and also turn on your notification bell to be notified every time I upload a video. But for this episode, that has been it, and to see you to my next episode. Bye bye.